How's that make you feel? Yeah. How's it going, everybody? Thank you guys for tuning in once again to talk about movies with me. I really appreciate that. Today, Zuko and I got the chance to see Bullet Train. I'm gonna give you guys my review on it, what I liked about the movie and what I didn't really like. If you guys are new to the channel, I make content like this all the time, so if you guys want to stick around, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to like the video and turn on post notifications so you guys never miss another video. We're gonna be pumping out videos like crazy. I'm reviewing every single movie that releases every single week. And I also got a review coming up on Prey, the Predator streaming movie on Hulu. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, guys, without further ado, let's talk about Bullet Train. In Bullet Train, Brad Pitt stars as Ladybug, an unlucky assassin determined to do his job peacefully after one too many gigs gone off the rails. The story of this unlucky man who wants to maintain his values of not wanting to kill people anymore and getting tested on this mission where so many people are trying to come after him on this one train that he can't get off. It's a really fun and almost brilliant idea. I've heard people compare this to like a John Wick movie meets Murder on the Orient Express where nobody can leave. And then honestly, I think that they executed on the story pretty perfectly. But again, it's very subjective because if you don't really buy into the fact that this is an assassin that doesn't want to kill people, you might not like it. But if you just fully buy into the fact that this is a wacky premise, you're gonna have a lot of fun with this movie. We'll talk about the performances first a little bit. The performances all across the board were spectacular. Brad Pitt plays the role of Ladybug, who is he's the assassin that doesn't want to kill anybody. He just wants to get the job over with, but he's almost like really excited to live his life after being an assassin. All he talks about during the movie is wanting to just be peaceful. He's overly positive and he's just super enthusiastic about doing the right thing. He's honestly kind of a really nice guy in this movie, but he gets people killed. Definitely feels a little different than a lot of the stuff that Brad Pitt has been doing recently, and even more of his earlier work. But it's a much less serious and kind of more comedic role, and I actually really like Brad Pitt in it. The standouts to me, though, are obviously Aaron Taylor-Johnson and Brian Tyree Henry. They play twins in the movie. Yeah, no, I'm serious. They play twins. Obviously, they're not twins, but the chemistry here was off the charts, and I really loved every single second that they had on screen together. They're also really good in the action scenes, too. I was really surprised by that, and now I'm very optimistic about Aaron Taylor-Johnson and Kraven. It's also kind of funny that the two Avengers characters are, like, my favorite part of the movie. But yeah, they're amazing. Once you watch the film, you'll spot a bunch of different cameos in the movie, and there's one in particular that's like absolutely perfect. A lot of people like clapped and laughed in this movie once he showed up. You'll understand once you watch the movie. I mean, I don't want to spoil it for you, but literally everybody in the movie was fantastic. You had Brad Pitt, obviously, is really good. Bad Bunny, he was in there for a little bit too. Joey King, Aaron Taylor-Johnson, obviously. Hiroyuki Sanada. There's a lot of names here that I didn't even know were in the movie until I watched the movie. So that's all I'm going to talk about right now. I think that's everybody on the poster. So I'm going to keep it short with that. But yeah, everybody in the movie was fantastic. You doing good? This is an action movie directed by an action director, so let's talk about the action. I mean, obviously the movie is an action movie. The director, David Leitch, he was behind Deadpool 2. He's a seasoned stuntman, so he knows what the hell he's doing with action. Just from Deadpool 2 alone, you can definitely tell that there's a lot of blood, there's a lot of gore in this movie. Just a lot of creative action scenes that are definitely out of the box. And the way that the scenes are shot, you can definitely tell that this man was a stuntman. The movie itself looks visually beautiful. I think that the colors pop off the screen, and honestly, I think that's something that that Sony does really well, just making their movies look great on screen. It might not even be Sony. They might just be picking really good cinematographers, but I don't know, that's something that I noticed. Yeah, movie looks great. Everything from the camera angles to the camera movement, everything was very fluid, and it was a very nice watch. That's another thing too. The editing was fantastic on this movie. I loved watching every single montage scene and every backstory that they put in there for the different characters and stuff. We found out, like, you know, what their backstory is, and it plays this like montage of, you know, why they're on the train. Everything is stitched together very well. And I think that has to do with their director because he does bring a lot of style to the movie. I think that with everything that was set up in the script, he did an excellent job weaving everything together so that everything made sense. You were never really confused. All these different storylines went together very well. And that's why you see a lot of people comparing it to like Murder on the Orient Express. You have this whole ensemble cast and all these different characters, these different backstories, and they just come together very nicely. I will say though, for a movie called Bullet Train, it wasn't as fast paced as I wanted want it to be. I mean, you talk about bullet trains, they're going over 100 miles per hour, and that's what I thought the movie was going to be like. There are just certain scenes that kind of drag on a little too long, but it cuts to like a super fast-paced montage or a flashback or something like that, which I absolutely loved all of that. I just wish I could have seen more. It's overall a super fun film and really great characters all around. The actors in the film definitely are what make it worth watching for me, plus the action. The action is very solid and the story is great as well, so I definitely recommend watching this one, especially if you're a fan of action movies like John Wick. This one holds up really well. But yeah, guys, those are my thoughts on Bullet Train. If you guys have seen it, what did you think? Let me know down below in the comment section. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you guys can do me a favor, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to like the video and turn on post notifications so you never miss another movie related video. I'm pumping these out like crazy, so stay tuned with me. Click one of the videos on the screen if you guys want to watch more of my videos. But yeah, that's all the time I got for you guys, and I will catch you in the next one.